Hello students, how are you? Hope you all are healthy and safe at your home. I am Shweta Jain representing Shiv Jyoti Educational Group Kota. So students, today we will study science and we will do the revision of chapter 7 parts of a plant. The PDF for this chapter has already been shared to you along with the explanation video, bookwork and copy work. I hope you all have gone through it well and completed your bookwork and copy work as well. So today we will revise the chapter. So all of you open your books, get your pencils ready as we are going to mark internal questions also. So get ready with your books. It's on page number 54, chapter 7, parts of a plant. So students, there are many different kinds of plants around us. Plants are made up of several parts and all these parts work together to keep the plant alive and help it to grow, as we know that plants are also living things. So in this chapter we will discuss about the different parts of a plant. So students, plant is divided in two basic parts. These are, first one is the root and second one is the shoot. Now shoot again is made up of several parts, like it possesses stem, leaves, buds, flowers and fruits. So these are the different parts of plant and we will discuss each of these parts one by one. So let's first of all come to the roots. So students, roots are that part of plant which grow below the ground, it means which grow downwards, okay, and roots are of two types. These two types are, one is the taproot and another type is the fibrous root. Now students, some plants have tap roots and some plants have fibrous roots. So let us see what are tap roots and what are fibrous roots. So the roots, in which a thick main root grows from the base of the stem and several branches arises from that main root. This type of root is called as taproot. Here you can see that this is the main root, this is a thick main root which is growing from the base of the stem, and from this main root several branches are arising. So this type of root is called as taproot, and these type of roots are found in people, hibiscus, rose and tomato. Then we come to fibrous roots. Now in this type of root, from the base of a stem, so many thin roots arises. There is no one main root and these thin roots arise from the base of a stem itself in form of a cluster or in form of a bunch. So this type of root is called as fibrous root and this is found in sugarcane, wheat, rice, etc. Okay. So these are the two different types of roots. Now we come to the functions of root. Now roots plays several roles in plants. First of all, root fix the plant to the soil. Okay. Then secondly, root help in intake of water and minerals from the soil. Now you all know that plants prepare their own food, and for preparing food they need water and minerals. So that water and minerals are taken up from the soil by the roots. Then the third function of the root is that it holds the soil and prevent it from getting washed away with wind or water. Okay. Then not only this, some roots store food also which we eat. Some roots we eat as a food like radish, turnip, carrot, etc. So this was all about the root. Now we come to the next part of plant, that is stem. So, students, stem is the most important part of the shoot, and stem bears branches, leaves, fruits, buds, so many different parts stem bears. Okay. So, now if we talk about the stem, some trees, some big trees, they have thick and woody stem which is called as trunk, like in case of neem tree, in case of peepal tree, but in some plants the stem is thin and weak, and these types of plants, they need support or they run on the ground itself. For example, money plant and bitter gourd plant. So, these are different types of stem plants have. Now, we come to the functions of the stem. So, students, if we talk about the functions of the stem, the most important function is stem holds the plant upright. As we know that stem is the part which grows upward, it grows above the ground, so it holds the plant upright. Secondly, it helps in transport of food, water and minerals in a plant. Now, how it helps? Like when roots absorb water and minerals from the soil, then stem transport it to the leaves. There, leaves use that water and mineral to prepare the food. Now, this food which is prepared at leaves is transported to different other parts of the plant by the help of stem only. Okay. So, this is the another function of a stem. Now, third thing is in some plants stem also stores food, like in case of potato, ginger, sugarcane. So, we eat such stems, okay, in form of food. Now, we come to the next part of plant, that is leaf. So, students, leaf is another very important part of plant. Now, when we talk about leaf, first of all, we know that leaf is green in color. Now, why this is green in color? Because of the presence of a green colored substance which is called as chlorophyll. Now, leaf, if we talk about the structure of a leaf, then leaf now see children, this flat part of leaf is called as leaf blade. Then there are many lines running inside the leaves. These lines are the thin tubes which run inside the leaves, and these thin tubes are called as veins. Now see, this vein which runs along the middle of the leaf, this middle one is called as main vein, and the veins which are arising from the main vein along the sides of the leaf base, these are called as side veins. Now, why these veins are important? Because they helps in transport of water and mineral within the leaf. Now, when a stem brings the water and mineral to the leaf, it is transferred to the main vein, and then this main vein along with the side veins transports this water and mineral to the complete leaf. So, this is the structure of a leaf. Now, not only this, leaves also possess small pores. Okay. These are the small pores which are present throughout the leaf on its lower surface. These pores are called as stomata. Now, these stomata are very important as they help the plant to breathe. Plants take oxygen from environment and give out carbon dioxide for breathing, and they take carbon dioxide and give out oxygen during the process of when they prepare their food, during the process of photosynthesis. So, both of these works occurs by the help of stomata. Okay. So, these are the tiny pores. So, this was about the structure of a leaf. Now, we come to the functions of a leaf. Now, students, leaf is the most important part of the plant. Leaves help in preparing food for the plant. So, they are also called as food factory of a plant, and they are also called as kitchen of a plant, because at the leaves food is prepared for the complete plant. Now, second function of leaf is that it gives out oxygen during the process of photosynthesis, that is when it prepares the food, and this oxygen is very useful gas as it keeps the living organisms alive, we need oxygen for breathing. Okay. So, this was all about the functions of leaves. Some of the leaves also stores food and we eat such leaves in form of food, like some examples are spinach, lettuce, cabbage and fenugreek, which we call as methi. Okay. So, these are some of the examples of leaves that stores food. Now, we come to the next part of plant, that is flowers and fruits. So, students, you might have seen different variety of flowers on the plants growing around you. Flowers are of different shapes, sizes and colors. They also have specific smells. So, these flowers, they grow on a bud which is present on a stem. Okay. And then these flowers, most of the flowers, they grow into the fruit. Okay. Now, so a flower grow from a bud and then this flower get converted into fruit. Now, fruits possess many seeds. Some fruits have single seed and some have more than one seeds. So, now we come to the next part of plant, that is seed. So, students, now seeds are again available in different sizes, colors and shapes, and these are also an important part of plant, as seed contains a baby plant. Seed is capable to grow into a new plant. Now, the process by which seed grow into a new plant is called as seed germination. Now, let us see how seed germinates. See children, this is a seed. Now, seed contains a baby plant inside it. During the process of germination, what happens? First of all, root starts growing downwards. After that, a small shoot also starts growing upward, that is away from the soil. Okay. So, in this way seed germinates and finally it gives rise to a new plant in which there is a shoot and a root. So, you can see that this is a seed, it contains a baby plant inside it, then a root starts growing into it downwards, then shoot starts growing upward and finally it grows into a new plant. So, this process is called as seed germination. So, children, this is all about the explanation part of this chapter. So, students, now we come to the bookwork of this chapter. So, let us start. So, all of you open page number 54 of your book. Now, this is the exercise given on page number 54 of your book. Fill in the missing letters to complete the names of parts of the plant given below. Now, you can see a plant is shown over here. So, this first part, these are the flowers. So, we will write flower over here. Now, you can see this part above the ground, it is a stem. So, we will write stem over here. Now, this green colored part is a leaf. So, we will write leaf over here, and this part which is below the ground, it is root. So, we will write root over here. Now, we come to the next exercise. So, for this, open page number 56. Write T for true and F for false statements. Okay? The two main parts of a plant are root and fruit. Now, this is a false statement because the two main parts are root and shoot. Secondly, roots usually grow downward. Now, this is the correct statement because roots grow below the ground. Rose and hibiscus plants have tap roots. Again, this is a correct statement because some of the examples we have already read, that rose, hibiscus, peepal, tomato, they all have tap roots. We eat stems of some plants. Again, this is true because some parts of plants store food and stem also store food, like in case of potato, ginger, sugarcane. Okay. Now, wheat and onion plants have fibrous roots. Again, this is the correct statement. Now, we come to the next exercise. It is on page number 58. So, open page number 58 of your book. So, exercise number A, tick the correct answers. Here what we have to do, we have to tick the correct option. Okay. So, first, two main parts of a plant are fruit and shoot, leaf and shoot, fruit and root, root and shoot. So, students, as we have already discussed that the plant has two main parts, they are root and shoot. So, here root and shoot is the correct answer. Rose, hibiscus and tomato have fibrous roots, tap root, fibrous shoot, tap shoot. Okay. So, here the correct answer is tap root. Fibrous shoot and tap shoot are nothing, but these three plants they have tap roots. Then thin tubes running across a leaf are called leaf blade, stomata, veins, roots. So, these tubes which run across the leaves are called as veins and they help in transport of water and minerals to the leaves. Which of the following makes food for the plant? Leaf, root, flower, fruit. So, here the answer is leaf. That is why leaf is also called as food factory of the plant or kitchen of the plant. Tiny pores present on the lower surface of leaves are called veins, side veins, roots or stomata. So, these pores are called as stomata and they help the plant to breathe. Now, we come to the next exercise on the same page, that is exercise number B. Fill in the blanks with the correct words. Root fix the plant firmly in the, from here you can see soil, air or water. So, answer is soil because plants grow into the soil. Then dash roots are found in sugarcane and onion. So, sugarcane and onion they both have fibrous roots. So, we will write fibrous over here. The dash carries food and water to different parts of a plant, leaf, root or stem. So, here stem carries food and water to different parts of plant. Then the flat part of a leaf is called the leaf dash, blade, knife or tail. So, here the right answer is blade. The flat part is called as leaf blade. A mango has dash seed, 1, 2 or many. So, a mango has a 1 seed. Okay. So, now we come to the next exercise. It is on page number 59. Exercise number C. Name the following. Here we have to write the names of 3 examples. We have to write 3 examples what has been asked. Okay. So, let us start with the first one. 3 roots which we eat. So, carrot, radish and turnip. 3 stems which we eat. Potato, ginger, sugarcane. 3 leaves which we eat. Spinach, lettuce, fenugreek. Fenugreek here is methi. It is also given in your book. Okay. 3 fruits having many seeds. Papaya, guava and melon. 3 types of seeds which we eat. Wheat, gram and kidney beans. So, these are some of the examples. So, this was all about the book work. Now, we come to the copy work, children. Here, first of all, let us start with define. First define is stomata. So, these are tiny pores present on the leaves, as we have already discussed that these helps a plant to breathe. Then root, parts of a plant that grow below the ground is called root. Then we come to next. Answer the following. What are the 2 main parts of a plant? So, they are root and shoot. Root that grow downwards and shoot that grow upward. Then name the types of roots with examples. So, these are first is taproot, people, hibiscus, tomato. These are the examples. Then fibrous root, maize, wheat and bamboo. These are the examples for fibrous roots and you can see the diagram also. This is the taproot in which there is a main root from which various branches are arising, and the fibrous root in which there is no main root. From the base of the stem so many roots are arising in form of bunch or clusters. Now, next question. What are the things used by leaves to make food? So, answer is leaves use sunlight, air and water to make food. Then, what is the main part of a shoot? Write its functions. Now, we know that shoot is the part that grows upward. So, the main part of a shoot is stem, and functions of a stem are, first is the stem holds the plant upright, then It carries food and water to different parts of the plant. Then stems of some plants store extra food like sugarcane, potato and ginger. Now, next question is, what is germination? Show the germination of seed with the help of a diagram. So, the answer is the process of growth of a new plant from a seed is called germination. Now, let us see the diagram of this process. Now, have a look at the diagram. I have explained it to you earlier also. Now, see, this is soil. Plants grow inside from the soil. So, seed is buried inside the soil. Seed contains a baby plant. Now, after some time, root starts developing in it and stem also starts developing in it and a new plant is formed. So, this complete process is the germination of seed. So, students, this was all about the explanation of this chapter. Go through the explanation video, and if you have not completed your work, then get it completed as soon as possible. And if you have any doubts related to this chapter, you can ask in the live doubt session. Till then, have a nice day, stay home, stay safe. Thank you.